Scorpio, November is bringing very transformative energy, very intense, transformative, looking inwards with the focus of understanding what is not longer serving you, what is asking you to transform, looking inwards of analyzing your emotions, of doing a transformation for self evaluation, adaptation, flexibility, like being a shapeshifter, of allowing yourself to change into something completely new. And there are going to be few energies, like stay until the end because I will explain how to manage them. First of all, Mercury is retrograding. Secondly, Sun opposes Uranus. This alignment as well brings in the middle of November a discomfort, a disruption in your comfort zone, and is asking you for adaptability, is asking you of not questioning yourself, is asking you of not pushing away yourself from possibilities. It is asking you actually to, instead of like thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not social enough, I'm not performing enough. Like, instead of just telling what you are not enough, or as well reflecting like, oh, these people, these opportunities, these chances, these relationships are not matching my energy. Instead of like seeing what is not matching your energy, you have to choose to become like a fool. And fool is this moment before the new self is being born. It is the moment of you are elevating in your own energy, you are elevating in your mental state, you are elevating in your emotional state, you are allowing yourself to be somebody completely new, like a new chapter, new book, new way of thinking, new way of perspecting, new way of believing, new way of setting goals, new way of seeing yourself, of being yourself. Like, sometimes we just need to I allow myself to do this. I allow myself to be different. I allow myself of letting go everything that is not serving me. And this is why the month of November, it's all about revising your belief systems, your assumptions, your future plans, especially what is holding you back. What is holding you back? Yeah, here. What is not serving you? And don't try to attach yourself with events, situations, choices of your past or right now existing life. Just let them go, this attachment, and allow yourself to be the fool, investigating the new life, the new chances, new ideas, new perspectives, new opportunities. Everything that comes with new, unknown is the best option for you, Scorpio. So I have been talking about that a little bit already in the previous months, in the month of October. Go back and see that video if you haven't seen it yet, because it already started. It's not just it's starting in November, no. The journey of this, letting go of your old identity, letting go of your old path, letting go of old belief system, letting go of old traumas that are not serving you. Like a snake, you like I would describe it that you are like a snake that is shedding the old skin, and right now this is like a new phase, next stage, which is working with the next level of who you are, you know, either depending how fast you have gone or how deep you have gone so far. Like, it's a next level of yourself, and allow yourself, like I said, allow yourself to change. And the cards literally are talking about the same. Interestingly enough, you know, 2 times of Magician is in your work, 2 times of Page of Wands in the same position, in the same location as well. So it is asking for really revising your professional life, your career path, and your love life, your romantic life, either you're in relationship or not. So the bigger advice is of, let me try to formulate, of stop seeing that something is wrong with you. Stop seeing that, like something is wrong with you. More see that those choices, which is the external, it could be relationships, it could be choices, it could be opportunities, it could be even relationships with your family members, it could be the source of income, that those external choices are not matching your new frequency. So there is nothing wrong with you, Scorpio. It's just that you have changed in a new quality, and this new quality is not resonating anymore with your past life, your past choices, your past or your current still, right? Because you are still inside choices and life. And this is why there is this dissonance between you and what you are getting. And this is why you have to understand that it's not about that you suddenly need to slam the doors. No, you have to accept your new frequency, accept that this is your new life, accept that you are building your new stability, you're building your new foundation, you're building your new house, you're building your new long-term goals, stability, vision, perspective. And because it is completely new, this means that you need to still go through this recalibration of letting go, of shedding this old skin of yourself and allowing yourself to kind of step out from the old life that is not serving you anymore or is not happening to you anymore. And this is why there is a lot of misalignment and frustration and being emotional, being kind of this sensation where there's something very deeply like shaking you and you don't understand what it is. Like there is no common sense, but you are kind of going through some sort of on a physical level, it can be like shaking, being disalignment, being chaotic, not understanding what's going on, having some sort of small panic attacks in your heart center. And this is all talking about that some level of frequencies or energies or emotions are being just released. And you are going through this release process. And you're tapping by the releasing your old self, you're tapping into all your fears, all your insecurities, all your emotional blocks, all your this wandering mind, this frustrative mind, because you are stepping into the new chapter, which is something completely new for you. And here, Scorpio, you need to allow yourself to see where do you sabotage yourself, because you have been wounded in your past, you have been betrayed in your past, you have made mistakes. But this is your past self. And you need to realize that this is my past self. I cannot be the same person. So why I am self-sabotaging myself by not allowing a new life to take place? Why I'm not allowing myself to be in a new frequency? And the thing is that the Fool is this zero card, is this first step. And this is very fragile energy. Like, don't expect yourself to be super strong in this new self-realization or this new role. No, it is still this vulnerable self. You are kind of exploring, you're investigating. It's like you're stepping into a completely new environment and you don't know anything about that. So you cannot be super confident, and allow yourself to make small steps. Don't try to figure out everything at the same time. Don't try to create strategies. Don't try to stick to one specific plan. Allow yourself to be flexible, flexibility, adaptability. Every day can bring something new, and you are being asked, be flexible and adaptable, because that is going to take you through of your inability. Yeah, moon is like a fog in front of you. You are not seeing what's 10 steps ahead. You just maximum see one step ahead. And right now, that's fine. You don't need to see further. You are just one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, and you will get somewhere. You will get forward. And like I mentioned, one of the biggest topics is your career. Is your self-realization. And right now as well, it's kind of the topic of your life, topic of 2025 for the Scorpios: career, self-realization, getting a new job, changing a job, getting a new source of income. That's the topic of, I think, 2025, the whole year. And still, here is the Magician reversed. And you are going to feel that if you are employed, most probably, like, I don't see like significant unemployment. So there are employment possibilities. So you are working, but you're not going to feel that this is your true calling. Magician reversed is that you're either wasting your talent, you are sacrificing yourself because of the money that you need to make. And so it's like, I have to go to work even though I'm not enjoying, or I'm wasting my talent. I could do something better. I could do something more. I could do something else. But right now, there is nothing else what I could do. There are no other possibilities. And that's why the Magician reversed is telling, like, okay, you can have this realization that you are doing this job because you need this financial security. Fine, have this realization, but don't try to be determined of like it's a failure. If I don't get my full self-realization and I compromise my talent, I compromise my capabilities, I compromise my maybe career growth or status or even money, it's not a failure, because it is this transition time. Here it's important that you have just stepped on just a beginning. It's like the first step of a bigger road that is going to open for you. You have just elevated in yourself. I hope you understand what I mean. You have just elevated. And right now, like I said, you don't need to change everything. You start to realize, I can do something else. This is not my field. This is not what I would like to do, but still I can do. You can do. It's not a bad thing. But you need to give yourself a time to find this new frequency person, to find the real opportunity that is going to follow. It's not going to maybe happen this year, but it could happen later in 2026. But still, you have to grow inside. You have to change inside. You have to finish your transformational journey to find an opportunity that will truly serve your new frequency. So this is one thing. Another thing is what you can be, that you actually should be careful about, is political games, manipulations, behind the scene situations that are happening in your work environment. So be really careful of how you interfere with your management, with your co-workers. Be really mindful how ethical, how moral are the company internal politics, internal management, because you can start to see that there is like either double-faced colleagues or management, that something is being hidden from you, and as well as these hints can be these wake-up calls for you to realize that this is not serving you. This is something that you don't want to associate yourself with. Otherwise, I would say it is not that much touching you or influencing you. It's more you can expect that your work environment is going to show you this is not the place where you would like to be, because the morals, the ethics, the management style is kind of not the way as you have been used to or you would like to be surrounded with. Another thing is that you have to be very careful with your finances, with all type of big decisions. What I mentioned, the Mercury is retrograding, starting from the end of November. So no big purchases, potential loss, no big agreements, no big decisions, no purchases, no handling with your electronical devices. For God's sake, don't buy the car, computer, phone, because there can be potential failure. Be as well very careful with how you communicate, because Mercury retrograde is creating confusions between you and the other people. And that is going to as well come into the picture, because you will come up, Scorpio, in the month of November as very authoritative. You will be given a chance to implement some serious, judgment and justice is some serious implementations, rules, processes, systems. You will be given a chance to voice out your authority. And here you have to be very mindful how you put the message together. And putting a message together is about understanding what exactly you have to do, how to communicate, how others will hear your message. Because there is a very big chance of having misunderstandings, of kind of you willing to communicate, but the other party is, kind of broken telephone and is completely misunderstanding, and you are getting the opposite. So be very mindful how you come across people, how do you communicate, because the message that you will pass in the month of November will come very strongly, very authoritative. So you don't get yourself in unnecessary misunderstandings with other people. Coming to your romantic life, like I mentioned, emotions will be high. You will personally go through, I would say, emotional purge. And this is not that much related to the other people, to your partner, but more, like I mentioned, like shedding your skin, purging your emotions, purging your old frequency out of your system. And this is why you might be thinking and revising your, kind of to get inside of the relationship or to get outside of the relationship. Here is the energy that majority of you will really question: are you good enough? Are you good enough for love? Are you good enough for your partner? Are you good enough for the relationship? And there will, like I said, those emotions, that past self is the one who kind of gives you that feeling Scorpio, you're not good enough. Scorpio, this is going to happen. Scorpio, you will repeat your past mistakes. Scorpio, something else. Like a self-sabotaging, talk. However, the advice is don't allow yourself to sabotage the process. Don't allow to project your old wounds into this new relationship, into this new partnership, into this new person that you are either already dating or you are meeting. And go slowly. You don't need to immediately commit to something more serious than you are already. Allow yourself to prolong the dating phase. Allow yourself to connect sexually. Allow yourself to connect on, page of wands is this, I call it baby steps. Go with baby steps forward. Go with, this giggling, dating, fling, having dates, having some common interests, hobbies, do things together that inspire you. Connect first on this passionate, common interest way, or ignite the passion between you and your love partner, because that you might be missing. You might be already starting to think, oh my God, we need to think about family. We need to think about moving together. We need to think about how families will understand each other. Like you're running too fast forward while the invite is like, slow down. Don't sabotage the process. Don't sabotage the magic between you both. If you are already in a long-term relationship, this is invitation and reminder that you need to allow yourself to be playful. You forgot that the life is about enjoyment, about the moment, about going to the dates, about doing some silly things with your partner. You forgot how to be playful in the relationship. You're too serious. And this is why you are starting to feel this disconnection of, I want to enjoy life, but what do I do with this person? This person is like, we have nothing in common anymore. We are not even sexually attracted to each other. Ignite the passion. When did you go for a date last time? When did you give a compliment? When did you tease your partner? When did you make yourself to feel sexy and desired? When did you make this effort? So this is the time of doing that. And only when you have made this effort, you can think about, is this relationship is serving you, not serving you, or what to do. Don't make any big relationship decisions right now in the months of November. If you are single, this is the time of you elevating and understanding that you want to live a different romantic life. You might be revising your belief system. You may be revising what type of partners, where to find them, how to find them. What do you want for your romantic life? Again, for all of those who are single, this is inner reflection, transformational time, reflecting and going more inward, analyzing yourself, then actually going and trying to find a new partner could be actually the same as your ex. So no exes in your life. Close all the doors with your past. Elevate out of your past experiences and allow yourself to understand that what your value is much higher than actually your past or your exes. So do this, let's call it cord cutting, close all your doors before the retrograde comes. Because the retrograde can again bring all those emotions and reassessing, maybe I should call my ex. Or actually the ex will call you, how you will respond. New self or old self? Let's draw some additional guidance. What is the additional guidance for all Scorpio in the months of November? High Priestess. Hardness, mystical power. You need to understand that what do you think is what you get. If you think that you are not worthy, guess what? You won't be worthy. Nobody will evaluate you. You will attract the failure. If you will think that you are able to literally start a new life full of possibilities, full of chances, meet unlimited people, chances, opportunities, life is beautiful, life is full of new opportunities, you're going to get that. And literally, this is about you, Scorpio. How do you feel about yourself? How do you think about yourself? And this is what you get around yourself. So remember, you are the magic, not the magic is outside. You change yourself, the life changes. This was reading for you, Scorpio, and if you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.